I'm not where I thought I'd be by now, so I know it's time for a change. Currently, it feels like I'm in a race, running as fast as I can, but somehow falling slightly behind. I don't want to have to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to have to borrow money from people. I want to be able to afford the life I envision for myself and sustain it by myself. Even the talents and skills that I have on the inside, it's time for it to come to the light. My life wasn't created to be lived in the shadows, and now I'm consciously choosing to light up my life. I'm doing this because I want to fully utilize my potential the way God intended and impact lives. So let's talk plainly. As long as the millions aren't flowing in and out of my account on a weekly or daily basis, then I'm not where I'm meant to be. As long as the goals I set for myself many years ago haven't been achieved, then I'm not where I'm meant to be. As long as I can't lavishly bless people in need with my money or spoil my loved ones till their heads start to swim, then I'm not where I'm meant to be. There's a quality of life I want for myself, and it's time for me to own it. So, what happened? What made me come to this realization? A big thing happened quite recently, but honestly, looking back over the years, there have been many signs that have led me to where I am currently, a dissatisfaction with how things have been in my life. But the one that happened recently is that a huge bill came across my doorstep and crickets. The money was nowhere to be found. And so I knew that the time of excuses was over. The time for waiting for perfect conditions, all of that was gone. It was time to get down to business. No more, I'll start next week. This is the time. And one thing about me is that I truly believe the saying that goes, it's not over until it's over. So now, what is this video all about? What is the goal that I'm going to be working towards? For the next 20 weeks, I'm going to be focusing on three categories in my life. And they are finances, skills, and handling life. Because I need to handle this in my life. So in finances, my goals are get 2 new income streams and pay the bill. Yes, the bill. Under skills, I'm going to start creating content and posting consistently every single week. And then I'm also going to start working on my voice and recording music. I'm excited for this one. And I know some people in my life, they'll be like, will she do it? Won't she? We'll see. Then lastly, in handling life, I'm going to complete the Bible in the remaining weeks that we have in the year because Christ is my firm foundation. What? And then I'm also going to be moving for an hour every single day because movement is very good. And I've noticed with myself that every time I move, when I'm more active in my life, I'm less stressed. I don't procrastinate as much. I get things done. The movement does something to me. So we're going to be moving for at least an hour every day. So this series is going to be a real-time record. If there are wins, we're going to celebrate those wins. Setbacks, we dust ourselves off and we start again. But both of them are going to get filmed because we're holding ourselves accountable. It's time. It really is the time. I remember in service, on Wednesday, there was something that was shared, and I was like, it came at the right time. It came at the right time. And what was shared was that in the kingdom of God, to effect a change, you must change. And I was like, God, you really know. You really know what's happening with me. You sent this word at the right time. So I want a change to happen in my life, and that change has to happen with me and in me. So yeah. So with the Comeback Clock series, I'm going to be tracking all these things in my life because come January, Tisha is going to be a a new person. She's going to be a transformed person. Her life is going to look way different than it does currently. And I want you to join me on the journey. So, the goals that you set for yourself, the things that you want to achieve, you've been waiting, you've been planning, you've been hoping, it's time to just start. Because the change has to happen with you, first of all. Something I've come to realize in life is that there are seasons to everything. Even though I'm starting a little later than people expect or what people consider the norm, I'm still starting. So, 20 weeks to January, and I'm going to be coming back every week, ensuring that all my boxes are ticked every single day for the next 20 weeks. I'll be coming back next week with the first week done or not. Either ways, I'm going to fill you in on everything that's happening. 20 weeks till January, and I'm going to come back next week at the same time with the first week done. All the goals that I've written out for myself, they must be filled. And if they're not, I'm going to tell you why. Because we're doing this together. It's a journey. And if you need somebody to hold you accountable, this is the sign. So you can join me on the comeback clock and write out the goals that you have for yourself. Fill out the areas, the things that you need to achieve. Be specific. Have a routine, put a schedule in place, and check in every week. So, same time next week. Bye.